Have you ever felt a sudden jolt that makes the ground wobble? That's an earthquake. These sudden movements can be startling and often leave us feeling a bit disoriented. But what exactly causes these tremors that shake our world? Earthquakes are like shivers that run through the earth, making the ground shake and sometimes even split apart. These shivers are caused by the movement of tectonic plates beneath the Earth's surface. When these plates grind against each other, they release energy that travels through the ground. Imagine you have a bowl of jelly, and you give it a little shake. The jelly wobbles and moves in response to your action. You'll see the jelly wobble and move. This is a simple way to visualize how the Earth's surface reacts during an earthquake. That's similar to what happens during an earthquake, but on a much larger scale. The ground beneath us can move in waves, causing buildings to sway and landscapes to shift. Earthquakes are a reminder that our planet is alive and constantly changing, even if we don't always see it. The Earth's crust is dynamic, always in motion, and these movements shape the world we live in. Earthquakes can be small, just a little tremor. These minor quakes often go unnoticed, but they are a part of the Earth's natural processes. Or they can be big, powerful enough to cause a lot of damage. Major earthquakes can lead to the collapse of buildings, destruction of infrastructure, and significant changes to the landscape. Understanding earthquakes helps us prepare and respond to these natural events. To understand earthquakes, we need to look beneath the surface of the Earth. The ground we walk on is just the outermost layer of a complex and dynamic system. Imagine the Earth's crust as a giant jigsaw puzzle made up of massive pieces called tectonic plates. These plates fit together in a way that is both intricate and powerful. These plates are constantly moving but very slowly, like snails pacing across a garden. This movement is so gradual that we don't notice it in our daily lives. Sometimes these plates push against each other. This interaction is a powerful force that shapes our planet in profound ways. This creates pressure, like squeezing a stress ball in your hand. The pressure builds up over time, becoming more and more intense. When the pressure becomes too much, the plates slip and grind against each other, releasing energy in the form of waves. This sudden release of energy is what we experience as an earthquake. These waves travel through the earth, causing the ground to shake. The intensity of this shaking can vary greatly, from a gentle tremor to a devastating quake. The areas where these plates meet are called fault lines. These fault lines are like the seams of our planet, where the most dramatic geological activity occurs. Think of them as cracks in the Earth's crust. These cracks can extend for hundreds or even thousands of miles. Most earthquakes occur along these fault lines. The energy released during an earthquake can cause significant damage to buildings, roads, and other structures. The movement of these plates is also responsible for creating mountains, volcanoes, and even the continents themselves over millions of years. This slow but relentless process has shaped the world we live in today, creating the diverse landscapes we see around us. Earthquakes can happen suddenly and without warning. They can cause buildings to sway, roads to crack, and objects to fall. In severe cases, they can trigger tsunamis, giant waves that can flood coastal areas. The impact of an earthquake depends on its strength, measured on a scale called the Richter scale. The higher the number on the scale, the stronger the earthquake. Earthquakes remind us of the immense power of nature and the importance of being prepared. Section 4. Staying safe when the ground moves. While we can't prevent earthquakes, we can learn how to stay safe during one. Earthquakes can strike without warning, so it's crucial to be prepared and know what to do when the ground starts to shake. If you feel the ground shaking, remember to stay calm and act quickly. The first thing you should do is get down on your hands and knees. This position protects you from being knocked over and allows you to stay low and crawl to safety if needed. Cover your head and neck with your arms to protect yourself from falling debris. If possible, use a sturdy object to shield yourself from any potential hazards. Hold on to something sturdy, like a table or desk. If you're outside, find a stable object to brace against, such as a tree or a bench. If you're outside, stay away from buildings, trees, and power lines. These structures can collapse or cause dangerous debris to fall. After an earthquake, be prepared for aftershocks, which are smaller earthquakes that can occur after the main one. These aftershocks can be just as dangerous, so continue to stay alert and follow safety protocols. It's also a good idea to have an emergency kit ready with water, food, a first aid kit, and other essential items. This kit can be a lifesaver in the aftermath of an earthquake, providing you with the necessary supplies to stay safe and healthy until help arrives. Section 5. Respecting the Earth's power. Earthquakes are a powerful reminder that we live on a dynamic and ever-changing planet. While they can be destructive, they are also a natural part of Earth's processes. By understanding earthquakes, we can learn to respect the forces that shape our world and take steps to stay safe when the ground beneath our feet starts to shake. Learning about earthquakes allows us to appreciate the delicate balance of our planet and the importance of living in harmony with nature.